What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Ghost Devil and Master Starscream. And tonight, joining me as always is Ruben Soto. How are you doing?
I'm good, but also I'm stressed out. I'm tired.
How you doing, man?
Bored, stressed out, and tired.
I know how that. Oh my goodness. By the way, am I cutting in and out or anything, or lagging out?
Yeah, just a little bit.
Oh shit, my mouth ain't matching up with my words. Hold on. Okay, how's that?
Not better.
All right. Hold on a minute. Let me fix my dang shit real quick. Everyone, I'll be back in a minute.
That's a better grenade right there. While the boy is trying to fix something, I'm playing Borderlands 2, but the Tiny Teen, it's a separate game of it. It's the same shit, so yeah. Hold on a minute.
Okay. Now, how's that?
Better.
All right, that's what I needed. All right. Yeah, I know how you feel, man. And tonight, I know Ruben hasn't. Well, he saw some of the clips, and hopefully, sometime soon I'll have him watch the movie, or the full movie. But tonight I will be reviewing Spider-Man: No Way Home, and this will be a spoiler review. And hopefully later on, if TF Engie joins, I will be talking more about doing some Transformers talk. But yeah, and real quick, did you get anything new recently, Ruben?
I did. So I want to order something on Amazon that finally I've been trying to get for a long ass time.
Mm-hmm.
Finally got my first Battle Force 5 diecast. The Selic.
Nice.
And this is the 2010 version, the snap-on weapon. There is another variation of the Selic, which I think is the whole thing is just like molded in.
Mm-hmm. Oh, nice.
It's on a clip though, little pics that you can see.
Oh yeah.
And a new mouse because the old one I have is a useless piece of shit. And plus, not only that, I helped Starscream and Miss Slipstream help them out what they need.
Oh yeah, and thank you for being able to order the stuff she's getting me for Christmas and the stuff I'm getting her. I won't say what it is, but by the way, this Christmas, on Christmas morning, or depending what time, I will be, unless it'll be midnight, I don't know. We might stay up until midnight and do it. I have no freaking idea. Depending.
Well, like I said, everything is coming out on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
One of them's coming on Monday.
Yeah, you can join in, Master Far. Hold on. But yeah.
Oh yeah, Master Far want to join.
Yeah. And also, real quick, before I share what I got, I can't share what I got her because she'll watch my stream, but I ended up getting this Dollar General Megatron today. Yeah.
I'm sorry, but those those dollar store Transformers are kind of shitty. Yeah, shitty like Smitty.
Yeah. And I also got, thanks to Ruben, I got Transformers Cyberverse Shockwave. I should have got Slug, but I didn't. Or Slag. I don't care. I'm calling it Slag. And also he's been wanting to get this figure for me for a while, but I decided to get it myself. Hey, TFN Geek. Anyways, I ended up getting Cyberverse Shockwave because I don't have, the only Shockwave figure I have in my collection is the Siege one, and I'm trying to look around my collection. I'll add you in a minute. Yeah, that's the only Shockwave I have, so let me see who jumped in first. Oh, TF Engie. Yay. I'm glad it was him first.
The boy.
Hey, TF Engie, how you doing?
I do great. If you'll give me a few seconds, there's something I want to show you guys.
Oh, what you got?
Oh,
goody.
Quite surprised.
Oh, and real quick. Oh, nice. And real quick, for those who are wondering, I'm drinking sugar-free cherry. I think it's cherry or raspberry. I don't know. Sparkling water. I know no one likes sugar-free stuff, but I have to do it because I'm trying not to.
Be healthy.
I'm trying to at least do a little bit healthy as I can. Yeah.
Healthy
Let me
food
fix my
sucks.
real quick. Let me fix my layout real quick. Because I'm
Don't
definitely
forget to
curious
bring
on what TFN Geek has, so I have to fix my layout.
Yeah, show us.
Yeah. Oh, I'm keeping an eye out. Let me check real quick.
Yeah, one more second.
Yeah. What is this surprise you speak of, man?
Well, I was gonna do a collection. I was gonna do a collection update video announcing it to everyone. But since you're live, Ghost of Lord Master Starscream, I will show it off here. But I may do the collection action haul video anyways. So
Let me.
here is my latest haul of Transformers action figures.
Oh boy.
Amazon.com. I present you part 1 of the Golden Disc Collection, Autobots
Puffer.
Road Ranger.
Nice.
I still need it.
And I also present Collection 2,
Chapter 1 and Chapter 2
Oh,
moves.
Autobot
nice.
Jackpot and his Target Master partner, Autobot Sights.
Nice. I nearly came close to getting that jackpot figure today, but I didn't want to. I literally passed on it because I really did not know what to buy. Because a lot of the stuff I wanted to get, I sent to Mistress Slipstream because I didn't know what she was getting me, so she told me to wait.
Yes, wait, child.
Yeah, I'm hoping to get around to doing video reviews of these guys in the coming days. My work schedule changed. I have to work every day until December 24th, so
Ugh.
I still have
Damn,
Christmas
dude.
presents to wrap, so I don't know what reviews I'm going to get done before Christmas Day.
Mm.
But I'm going to try my best. But the biggest surprise, there's one more surprise.
Ooh, hold on. I was going to show something. Let me full screen you. I bet you're going to knock my hat off.
So, guys, here is a Transformers figure I've been wanting all year since it was released, and I had enough money at the beginning of this week that I was able to get it and finally add this to my Transformers collection. You guys ready for this?
Show us.
I swear. Yes, please.
I present you the heroic leader who has been leading Transformers out of their armors to light their darkest hour. I present you Shattered Glass Megatron.
No!
Showed.
No!
I still need that figure.
Congratulations!
I'm triggered.
Congratulations! I am so jealous right now. Man,
I'm pissed.
awesome. Nice. Congratulations. You deserve that. Nice. Oh, and hey, Ruben, I don't speak. Can you check the chat? I don't know if this is a different language, and I can't.
Oh, God. Don't tell me the trolls are back.
I don't think it's a troll. I think it's in a different language that I don't understand. But yeah, I will be talking a little bit about the new Spider-Man movie. And
but one of the reasons why I'm excited to finally have Shattered Glass Megatron in my collection is because way back, I can't remember if it was May or June, was when he was announced for release. We were going to get Megatron in the Shattered Glass line, inspired me back at the beginning of summer to get Shattered Glass, Optimus Prime, and Ratchet. So yeah, I now have the 3 or 2 Shattered Glass Transformers that I wanted to get, Optimus Prime and Megatron. So yeah.
All right.
Megatron is mine.
Nice. All right. So we have like a Mexican a viewer watching it. He said the best movie in the world. He loved the new Spider-Man movie.
Oh.
Yeah, it's Spanish. Yeah, that's Spanish.
You done?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to turn off my camera.
Yeah, where I live in California, Spanish is spoken as frequently as it is in English.
Okay.
Yep.
I can read the Spanish language. I can recognize the Spanish language, but I cannot for the life of me understand it. I aced my Spanish classes in high school, but I didn't
I understand.
possess the knowledge to retain the meaning of the words. Like if you were to give me a script in Spanish, I'd be able to read it fluently, but I wouldn't be able to understand what I'm actually saying, unfortunately.
Yeah, but at least but
Yeah.
this one way to understand it, you use Google Translate and that's it.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh,
Okay.
and one thing to note about one of the Transformers I just showed, Jackpot.
Mhm.
Someone apparently sent this thing back to Amazon with a whole bunch of heavy-duty Scotch tape sticking to the outside of it, like more so than was necessary. So I actually got this $5 off the retail price, and Amazon even put a sticker saying that the exterior box here was damaged, but the interior box was unharmed. So yeah,
Oh, nice.
I got
All right.
by all reconciliation, I got Jackpot in a near exact 99.99% mint condition. So
I was
nice.
gonna say you might need to check the head because there was a bunch of reports of the head is kind of.
Here's the thing with Jackpot. The way the head was designed, they designed the helmet being in two halves instead of one entire piece. So when the two halves were being super glued together at the factory, one of them ended up being 1 millimeter higher than the other half, and there's no way to fix it. So
The only way to fix it is try to carefully disassemble it without breaking the head.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. In case you guys couldn't tell, I got a haircut yesterday. So.
Oh, nice.
Oh
That's
yeah.
That's always a great pleasure. Did you get one too, Ruben Soda?
No, I still have the same hairdo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also I got some good news and some bad news.
Oh.
Okay. Go ahead. I'll
The good news is I won one of the giveaways that one of my friends is doing.
Nice.
Well, the other bad news is I lost a giveaway that one of my other friends is doing also. So I was this close, but no, someone else is doing it. I was pissed.
I know.
That happened
in a giveaway I entered.
Oh, you won a giveaway?
No, I almost did. This person who I've subscribed to on YouTube was giving away a Transformers action figure. Well, he was giving one of 5. We were allowed to choose which one of the 5 we wanted to get from him, and he used this spinning dial with the names of all the contestants on it, and it almost but it almost stopped on mine. No, not him. It almost stopped on my name, but then it kept going right over past me to the next person. So if the needle had stopped right there, I would have finally gotten a Transformers action figure I've been wanting to get for ages, but I missed out.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna. Hey, Master Far.
Hipster Santa.
Okay. Glad you could join in. All right. I'm gonna say this because I don't want people to think I'm clickbaiting because I kind of went on too long. But real quick before I start talking about, I'm gonna be doing spoilers in this, but I only have one question because I'm gonna jump into the major one. First of all, out of the 3, Tobey Maguire,
Hey,
Andrew Garfield.
guys.
Hey, man.
Hello, Mr.
Anyways,
Far.
glad you can make it, man. But anyways, out of all 3 of the Spider-Mans, and I'm going to go from top to bottom, who is your favorite Spider-Man?
Hipster Santa.
Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield, or Tom Holland?
Tobey Maguire is my favorite.
Tobey Maguire.
Okay.
That's only because I've seen the Spider-Man movies with him in them more often than the others.
Yep.
Okay, and you, Master
Tobey
Far, if you want
Maguire.
to share? Okay. All right. Well, I guess no wait no longer.
Oh yeah. I got a little something for you guys.
What's that?
Am I?
What's that?
He's lagging out.
Yeah. Yeah. You're
Internet
lagging out,
problem
man.
again.
I'm lagging.
Yeah, same as me.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Yeah, a little.
Titan's return. You got a Titan's return.
Just a little.
Oh, nice.
It's still lagging for me, so I can't see. Nice. All right. Well, I won't wait no longer. Are you guys ready
Yes.
to hear this?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Do you think, Geek?
Oh, yeah, I'm ready. Let's
right.
see what the...
Andrew, all right. In Spider-Man, No Way Home, Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield Spider-Man are actually in this, fighting with Tom Holland Spider-Man. They are back.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, there goes Master 4. Sad face.
Aw. And same
Nice
for
to
the
welcome
old
back.
villains. Like, I hope he does. But yeah, same for all the villains. Like Green Goblin from Tobey Maguire, Doc Ock from Tobey Maguire, and also Sandman from Tobey Maguire, and Electro and the Lizard from Andrew Garfield's films are actually in this.
Mm-hmm.
Let me add him back.
Yeah.
All right, there we go. All right. Oh, nice.
Is that a custom?
It is. It's hard head is the body, but I can't recognize the head.
Rhinox, I
Okay.
think, or probably I was just going to say Bulkhead, but no.
Yeah.
How the hell can I get up there?
And I'll say this: the movie was good, totally. But I will say this: if you guys are gonna go, if you guys ever go watch this movie, just know this. But if you guys never do, I will say this spoiler: that Aunt May does end up biting the dust in this film by the hands of Green Goblin. His glider, I should say.
Yep.
She pretty
There
much
goes Master 4.
Yep. She pretty much dies the same way William Dafoe's Green Goblin dies. But it only
Sad face.
yeah. So yeah, she ends up dying just like pretty much the way Green Goblin died in the Tobey Maguire film by his glider.
Mm.
Green Goblin.
What is it with people putting
Yeah.
spikes in gliders?
I don't know, to make it look cool.
I have no idea.
That's what I thought to myself,
Probably-
to make it look cool.
I would.
Cemetery.
Hmm.
Oh, Master 4
And-
internet is okay.
But yeah, and it's all like I said, oh my. Yeah, he keeps hopping back in. And it's just.
Hey guys,
there we go.
how we doing?
Alright.
Sorry, it
Keep
was
lagging.
lagging like hell on my iPad.
Oh, no problem.
Oh, check out what I commissioned for my buddy Ariel Lemon.
Let me see.
Merry Christmas from the Substitute Autobots. It's me,
Nice.
Scrapper. And
Oh,
Mixmaster right here. We don't have Doit Boss, thank God. Yeah, you said that, Mix. Hey, what are we even doing here? Well, we're just here for product placement. No bulky, no Doit Boss to boss us around. Yeah, you got that right. So are we technically Autobots now? Well, you are, but yeah, I'd guess we are. We were granted amnesty like Slipstream, eh? Anyway, Merry Christmas from Scrapper, Mixmaster, and Doit Boss if I ever get him. Now get back to work, you lazy bums.
That's
Yeah,
cool,
you
man.
could buy these from Ariel Lemon and come here, Snow. Come here, boy. Who's your good boy? Yeah, you are. Anyway, what's up, bitches?
Are you drunk or high? Oh god.
Yeah.
How you guys doing? It's been a while.
Good.
Yeah, doing great.
Yeah, doing great too. Been working a lot. Worked 11 hours yesterday.
I had a Christmas party at my house today. A lot of people around my city did. I think it's because today's the last
Nice.
weekend for Christmas Day.
Mm.
I'm having mine tomorrow.
Mm.
Nice.
Got my friend.
I have to. Yeah, go ahead.
You know what I got my friend?
Uh,
An official Red Ryder car in action 200 shot range model air rifle. I'm
okay.
serious.
I believe you.
They still make them. Dave, if you're watching, Merry Christmas from Hipster Freaking Santa. Ho, ho, ho! So, what have you guys been up to?
Well, my work schedule changed, so I have to go into work for 6 hours tomorrow.
Mm.
Hey,
Yeah.
that's good. You're making money.
Yeah, that's what my cousins told me.
Oh, where do you work, man?
Bed Bath and Beyond.
I work at BJ's. We're still building the store, basically. I'm going to be
Yeah.
doing carts once that's done, so we'll go from there. What about you, Lord Starscream?
Nothing much. Just been doing. I won't say where because I can't. But I've been doing some work recently. I can't say where because I literally have people that are watching that are trying to figure out where I work. So yeah. But so far this week I at least made $400.
Congrats.
I always thought you did graphic design, man.
I don't like doing the job, but with that. What was that, Mr. Parr?
I always thought you did graphic design or worked in a
Oh, no,
warehouse
I
or
didn't that.
something. Or a manager somewhere.
Huh. Well, I wish.
Well, I did. One day,
But yeah,
man, you just
but
got
I
to
will
work your balls
say
off.
Yeah. But yeah, I had a lot. I had to get all my Christmas shopping over with, but hopefully by next week I'll be paid again and I'll get all my
yeah, I know what you mean, man.
Get-
Christmas
I gotta
shopping.
get some figures sent out.
Sorry about that. I was getting something to eat very quick. And sorry about that background
Oh,
noise.
what are you doing?
That cat is driving me insane right now.
Oh, that's another thing. Thanks to Ruben, I do have a little cat that might be coming in. I don't know when yet. I can't say when, but Ruben will give off the details on where he found her and all that. But I didn't want the cat, but Mistress Slipstream, since she has really bad anxiety and all that, she needed a little pet, so she took claim of the cat, and so I was like, hey, if it helps you with your anxiety, go right ahead. And Ruben, if you'd like to share where the cat came from, go ahead, and if you want to.
All right, so here what happened. Yesterday, I was minding my own business. My dog's doctor, she found her under her car, and I was like, oh my.
And
so
why
we
don't you
thought
talk?
she's going to take it to the shelter, but she's just gave it to us and walk off because she's going to be in a coma for about 3 months. And God pray for her.
God. Yes, definitely.
Who's going to be in a coma?
Well, I already told Starscream and the others. My mom found 2 stray dogs. One of the ladies from the veterinarian, she's cool with us. Francis is doctor. I can't. So I want to keep her name anonymous. So that's a need to know.
Yeah.
She's going to the hospital and to get surgery to fix everything. So yeah. And God, please pray for
my
her.
poor.
Yeah, I will.
Man, I know that feeling. My Barney, Barney, you know Barney. He was in my Supreme
I'm
Cheetor
putting this on
review.
mute. I don't need to hear this.
Yep.
Sorry, go ahead. Sorry.
Poor guy has bladder infection and he's getting old.
Ugh, gross. I feel bad.
Yeah, but he's lived a long life, 10 years. You know my dog. He was in a bunch of videos.
Yeah.
I just hope he doesn't die on me because I don't want to get another dog. Like, I'll probably get another dog. I don't know, Boston Terrier or something like. I'll get another dog, but like it will never fill the void. I'll probably have him stuffed though, cause like he's so huggable.
Oh.
Now I feel bad for you, but I know. But here's the thing: your dog Soul is right next to you, playing around, and probably taking a dump in your couch.
Hey, at least your elves aren't a couple of oil guzzlers. Hey, you paid us to work in oil. Yeah, you told us we could drink as much oil as long as we did enough work. Shut up, you two. Hey, Mix, I just lost my head. Hey, shut up, Scrap. Yeah, again,
anyways, we're probably not going to do Christmas shopping because of my
Oh yeah, I
No,
also
who?
got a red scanning Megatron. I only have his
Nice.
head because he broke at the thing. I actually liked him before he broke. Optimus Primal sucks, but this guy was cool.
Yeah.
But then he fucking broke.
Oh man, I'm sorry, bro.
Hmm.
Hey, Ruben.
It could have been worse. It was
What's
red.
up?
Trolls. Yuri. Go.
Hey
Yeah,
trolls,
just
get lost.
I got it
exactly.
covered.
Yeah, just
I'll kick them out. Just hold on.
yeah, just time out is all I need.
I remember the last time I went and did a live stream, I had a troll left
Uh-huh.
15 copies of the exact same comment.
Oh God, I don't want to know.
I'll say this.
Oh, what?
It was I'll say this. It was a bunch of foul language, but instead of actually writing out the foul language, they wrote all those symbols that they type
Mm-mm.
when they're wanting to say something foul, but don't want to actually let the person receiving the foul language know what it is.
Yeah.
There goes Master 4. Got them internet.
Yeah. I've had troubles with our internet too. We've been getting a lot of wind.
Mm.
Yeah.
But yeah.
We've been experiencing winter temperatures here in California. The hard part is that we don't get any snow or any rain, so
Damn.
it looks like a summer day when you look outside, but there's no heat. It's freezing.
Sorry, conked out again. That
That's good.
sucks, man.
Tell Crimson
Where do you
to
live
stop
again?
messing
Arizona?
around with the wires. California.
Oh, it's Breach Train.
Oh. The pie in the skyland. The palm trees and warm sand. Whoops, I think we just passed Rhode Island. Like, if you get that reference.
Yeah, I understand the reference. I get it.
I don't.
It's the Muppets
I don't
movie,
remember
you know,
what-
their first one.
Oh yeah. No, I meant. Oh yeah.
California, here we come. The pie in the skyland. The palm trees and warm
Right.
sand. I think we just
Oh,
passed
yeah, I
Rhode
don't know if that
Island.
music is
Then
copyrighted.
end up in Canada.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what are they gonna do? It's Christmas time. Everyone's got the spirit, except the Jews and everyone else.
Yeah, but they respect their holiday, so it's
I'll be
cool.
quiet.
Yeah, please. Anyways, but real quick, I don't want to. I need to keep this video on what it's going to be about. But Ruben, would you like to share anything on what you thought about the movie from what you saw on the clips and all that, in your opinion?
Yeah, I got it covered. So the movie is good. Like, to bring back like some of the old characters that we know from the past, from all the Spider-Man movies that we love.
Yeah.
But I still had the one same question that I'm always gonna say every single day, and I don't care what people's gonna say. Bite me.
Yeah.
Can we have those Can we have them in a figure though?
Yes. And I still feel bad for that little one there in the background, if anyone can hear that.
Yeah. It just wanted to play around, but
Difficulty. So, please stand by while Hipster Santa figures this out.
Oh gosh.
Am I coming through?
Yeah.
Yep.
Anyways. And oh shoot, it's going again. But is there any scenes you want to talk about, Ruben? On what you?
Hello?
Yeah, we can hear you.
There he goes again.
Yep. But anyways, is there any scenes you would like to talk about?
I like to talk about what Doc Ock come back.
Oh yeah, if you want to talk about that, yeah, go ahead.
Now, like I said, I haven't seen the movie before, so don't. So bite me, all of you. Doc Ock is back, and he's and of course like in the trailer saying hello Peter, but Peter got confused. Confused like hello, I don't know if you don't know who you are.
I'm sorry guys, I'm on my phone right now, so it's lagging like crazy.
Oh, okay, no wonder.
Yeah, I never use my cell phone for video making.
I do my cell phone.
Yeah.
So we're experiencing some technical difficulties, okay? Anyway, where's my oil? Where is my oil? It's over here, Scrap. Get out of shot, you're blocking hipster Santa.
But anyways,
Thank you, my asshole elves.
Right.
I'm sorry.
oh god. But anyways, go ahead,
Anyways,
Ruben.
back to it.
Yes.
God damn it, man.
Anyway-
So far, you're about to make me wheeze. Anyways, let's get back to the topic. I like the part
Yes. I need.
when Doc Ock come back and they're both fighting, and of
Hey,
course when he pinned what?
I'm gonna get going, you guys, because I didn't see the movie. Anyway, Merry Christmas,
Okay.
and to all, good night.
Oh.
Ho, ho, ho!
Yeah.
Merry
my
Christmas.
Take care.
Merry Christmas. All right, go ahead, Ruben.
Anyways, I seen the clip on the part where he pinned down on Peter, and he was happy about like, ooh, nanobots, and I guess Tobey was. I guess he hacked it.
Yeah, Tom Holland hacked this system because I guess Doc Ock pretty much ripped off a piece of his Iron Spider suit, and little did he know that if he took that nanotechnology and put it on his tentacle arms,
Yep.
yeah,
That's one of my favorite parts, and that's it.
Mm.
you know what? Hold on, let me do something real quick. But anyways, go ahead, Ruben.
No, I'm happy that the actor who plays Doc Ock is back, and I love what they did. And of course, the arms is the same thing. But after when it's hacked, now that's like a better look of it, because what they read, it's almost look like menacing, like like evil looking.
Hmm.
You know how sometimes supervillains wearing red?
Yeah.
Yeah, but now Doc Ock is good.
Yeah. And yeah, I like how they bring Doc Ock back, and also I just want to point this out that I actually do like how excuse me. Anyways, I have a runny nose right now. Oh,
No,
let
I
me turn
hate
my
those.
camera. Yeah, it's driving me nuts. But anyways,
That cat's
Yeah.
always driving me nuts.
oh, I know how that feels, man. I know how that feels.
Trust
But
me,
anyways,
good luck both of you dealing with that. It's hyperactive.
hyperactive indeed. But anyways, yeah. So Peter Parker is able to create a new inhibitor chip to bring Doc Ock back to his senses. And so yeah, and pretty much from there, he's pretty much a good guy, and I like that. And also, I will say this: the reunion between Tobey Maguire and Doc Ock is sad. Like, literally, Tobey Maguire and Doc Ock are happy to see each other ever since the incident in the second film. Ruben cannot handle it. Yeah.
Mm.
And I will say this: Willem Dafoe's Green Goblin. Oh my gosh! If you thought he was a crazy and a psychopath in the Tobey Maguire films, if you watch this movie, he's even more of a psychopath. And this is the best way I could describe it. There is a scene when Willem Dafoe's Green Goblin first starts to fight Tom Holland's Peter Parker. If you remember the clip from the Dark Knight Rise, or the Dark Knight movie, the Batman film. If you remember the scene where Batman is punching the crap out of the Joker in the prison scene, and Joker keeps on laughing because he's just laughing about getting punched to death, I'll say this. There is a scene where Spider-Man is literally punching Green Goblin in the face, and he's laughing like a psychopath. Like every single punch, he just keeps laughing and laughing. That's how crazy this version of Green Goblin is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I said, if you thought Willem Dafoe's Green Goblin was a psychopath in in Tobey Maguire's films, this is another level of psychopath.
And Oh God! And trust me, that part is so goddamn awesome and a bit brutal. Well, not
Yeah.
too much brutal. Man, this guy was a goddamn nutbag. A nutbag.
Yeah. And Electro, he's pretty much the same version of Electro from the Andrew Garfield film, but pretty much, well, he starts out in his blue form, but after drawing so much energy and electricity from the MCU universe, he pretty much gets his human body back.
Yep.
And later on, he does make a reference that he thought that his version of Spider-Man, which is Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man, he's like, hey, you're a good kid and all, but I thought you were going to be black. And Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man feels so bad for him that he's like, no, it's not fair, man. There has to be a black Spider-Man out there somewhere.
And that's a reference to Miles Morales.
Yeah, so they do reference Miles Morales in this. And they did reference. Yeah. Sandman, pretty much the same actor that played Sandman in the Tobey Maguire film, the third film. It was good seeing him back. I don't know the name of the actor, but he was also in George of the Jungle, for those who didn't know, as a Lyle.
Really?
Yeah, the actor that plays Sandman in the Tobey Maguire films is the same, and also in No Way Home is the same actor that played Lyle in George of the Jungle.
Hmm.
I didn't even notice that.
If you want to look it up, look it up if you want to. The actor from the third Spider-Man film, or the Tobey Maguire film. I forgot what year it came out, but
my mind is blown up already.
Well, I know
yeah,
the
he was.
first Maguire movie came out in 2003.
I didn't know. I didn't know that. Huh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was almost 20 years ago.
Oh my God! My mind's still blown right now.
You learn something new
Just
every
insert
day.
of the mean of the prophecy of truth. Someone can edit that for me, please, and send it to me. Just saying
Oh my
the
gosh.
prophecy is true. And just my face like this. Oh my God. What the hell? There's a catapult? Hold on.
Okay, sorry about that. I keep getting harassed by trolls left and right. Hold on a minute. I'm doing this real quick. There. I'm going to have to do that. Because literally I keep getting notifications from not only YouTube themselves on my Discord. I think I'm having glitches on my Discord. Or not, excuse me, on my Gmail, excuse me.
Mm.
Sorry about that. But anyways, but Sandman is... Oh. Well, if it undid it, go ahead. But anyways, Sandman, I actually enjoyed his character.
Mm-hmm.
But he doesn't want to be in that universe pretty much. He just wants to go home to his daughter. So, yeah, that's pretty much his character. He's not necessarily a villain. He's only on the villain side because he wants to go back home.
And then
he doesn't want to. Yeah. So that's pretty much what Sandman is in this film. And the Lizard, he's just, I guess, basically used for comedic purposes. He's always talking about, I want to turn people into lizards.
Mm.
Like, for an example, whenever he first sees Electro, Kurt Connors recognizes him, and whenever he sees Electro first sees him.
I'm good with that.
Gosh darn it.
I forgot about Lizard and Sandman was in there. I was keep forgetting, like.
God darn it. These trolls on Instagram, I'm tired of them.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I know
literally,
you
I
guys
have
seen
trolls.
the movie, right? From Spider-Man, from Tobey Maguire.
Which one?
The third movie is Spider-Man with Tobey Maguire with the Sandman and Venom.
Yeah.
You guys ever heard of the theme song of, like, the Sandman, like, he come out of the ground?
I think so. I haven't seen the Tobey Maguire film in a while.
I kid you not, I did cry a little bit of that song. It sounds like a bit sad. I was like,
Oh yeah, whenever he first becomes Sandman, yeah.
yeah. I cry a little bit. I try to control my crying. Like, don't cry, bitch.
Yeah.
Don't cry. But it's good.
Yeah, and
The question still is, can we have a figure?
and so when Kurt Connors sees Electro, they, like I said, they both recognize each other, and Lizard recognizes him. He's like, I can't remember the actor's name, but Jamie Foxx is playing Electro again, but he's like, what happened to you? Like, he recognized, when he first saw him, he recognized him with crooked teeth and a weird haircut. He's like, I used to recognize you with crooked teeth and a weird haircut. What did you do? Get a makeover? And I think Electro says something like, what, you think I could use a better makeover? And he's like, yes.
Bro.
What is that? Turn me into a lizard? And he just says, it's the next step in human evolution. So yeah, Lizard just wants to turn other people into lizards. So
let's see.
What a cold-blooded idea.
Oh God.
God damn it! Why you gotta make the puns?
Oh my goodness. Hey, that's what
I don't mean to set myself up for punishment. That's what I love to do.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, I'm done.
Oh, it's all good, man. It's all good.
Damn it, boy! I got the beards.
And also, real quick, there is a scene with all three Spider-Man where they do the pointing thing. If you guys ever seen that meme where there's three Spider-Man pointing at each other?
Yes, the classic memes. Like,
no, I haven't. I don't really follow, but I've never really been into internet memes. They're just not my thing.
Sometimes the memes that can be very cursed, like not like with bad language. Or there's some, but like so cursed that your brain has been turned into mashed potatoes. Like Starscream, do you know of a meme that's this so cursed?
No, I don't think so. Hey, you're still getting me into memes, man. Just know that.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I'm teaching this boy how to use me. Look, well, here's the thing. There used to be a meme of the dog. I don't know what kind of dog it is. And I was playing on Turn Off the New Map, and they put like an Easter egg reference of that dog. I have it on my Instagram's story, and it's so cursed.
But yeah, so far the villains were good in this. All three Spider-Man working together was good. Rhino does make a brief appearance, and it's at the very end when all the villains are trying to come into the MCU universe because they all know that Peter Parker is Spider-Man. And I'll say this, the ending of this film is sad, and I'll go into it. Here's what happens. The whole world, at the beginning, or at the end of the last film, No Way or Far From Home, Mysterio ends up exposing Peter Parker as Spider-Man. So in this film, he's trying to figure out a way to get his life back. So he goes to Doctor Strange to cast a spell to make the whole world forget Peter Parker is Spider-Man. So as he's doing the spell, Peter Parker just ends up messing up the spell, and he's like, I want this person to remember, and I want this person to remember. And Peter Parker going on and on and on. He makes the spell. I forgot what it was, but I know it's the ancient runes of something. I can't remember. But by doing this, the spell goes completely wrong, and it ends up bringing visitors, which is all of the villains from across the universe, from Tobey Maguire's films and Andrew Garfield's films. So, and by the end of it, since every single villain knows that Peter Parker is Spider-Man, all the villains are coming at the end. The spell gets loose. It was contained in a sorcery box of some sort. I don't know, or a magic box, I'll say. So, by the end of it, Green Goblin ends up blowing up the box, during the battle, the spell gets loose, it cracks open the multiverse, all the villains are coming, and when they finally cure all the villains, like Electro of his electric powers, Doc Ock, he's been cured the whole movie, Green Goblin of his psycho of him being a psychopath, yeah, a sociopath, and the Lizard gets cured. So
back to its normal self.
yeah,
I don't know what happened in Sandman though. Is he cured too?
Oh, yeah, he's cured. Thank you for reminding me. So by the end, so yeah,
Sandman.
but Tobey Maguire almost bites the dust. Tom Holland is about to kill Green Goblin with his glider because Green Goblin's pretty much the one that killed Aunt May in this film. Tobey Maguire ends up stopping him from becoming a murderer, and Green Goblin just basically stabs him in the back, nearly kills him.
I was this close to crying.
Oh, yeah. So Doctor Strange is still trying to contain what's going on, trying to keep the villains from coming into the MCU universe. He's trying his best to stop it, but so Spider-Man goes to see what's going on since all the villains are stopped. He just asks with Doctor Strange, what's going on? And Doctor Strange is still trying to hold everything together and says that they're starting to come through and he cannot stop them. And Spider-Man just says, can you cast the spell again? The original one before I messed it up? And Doctor Strange just says, it's too late for that. They're here. They're here because of you, because you're Spider-Man. And Peter Parker, and this is where it gets really heartbreaking. Since Aunt May is gone, he literally sacrifices everything at this moment.
Yeah.
Here's what he says. What if the whole world forgot who I was? And Doctor Strange just says, what? And Spider-Man just says, they're all coming here because I'm Spider-Man. I'm Peter Parker. So make the whole world forget who I am. Make the whole world forget who Peter Parker is. Make everyone forget me. Doctor Strange almost starts to cry and says no. Spider-Man says, it would work, right? And this is where it gets really heartbreaking.
Oh, yeah.
Doctor Strange says, yes, it will work, but just know that everyone who knows and loves you, we'd have no memory of you. It would be as if you never existed. So literally, Peter Parker says he knows and to cast the spell. So Peter Parker says goodbye to Andrew Garfield, Spider-Man, and Tobey Maguire, his girlfriend MJ, and his friend Ned. And literally, Doctor Strange casts the spell. Every single person in the whole wide world does not know who Peter Parker is. It's as if he never existed. And if Aunt May was still around, she would never know who he is. That's what the spell did. So, yeah. And he promised his girlfriend that he would find her and try to get her memory back. He promised her. Yeah. Since her memory was wiped, he finds her, but he doesn't keep his promise. So he just leaves her to her life because he knows that the longer he's with her, the more in danger she'll be in. So,
yeah.
Hang on, I'm going to do this real quick. So, yeah, the film ends off with him just being all alone. He has no access to Avengers technology, so he's basically the Peter Parker from Tobey Maguire films and Andrew Garfield films. He's basically learning how to do stuff on his own now. And all the villains get sent back, along with Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield. They all get sent back home.
Yeah.
What happens in the post-credit scene? Disney always puts a post-credit scene in a Marvel movie.
Oh, yeah. Well, the mid-credit scene is all about, well, if anyone never seen Venom or Venom Let There Be Carnage, by the end of Venom Let There Be Carnage, Eddie Brock and Venom end up coming to the MCU universe. And in the mid-credit scene of this film, Venom and Eddie Brock are trying to figure out what's going on in this universe. Like, Eddie Brock is trying to learn about Iron Man, Thanos, and Hulk. He's talking, and he's drunk. He's literally drunk. And Venom is just trying just Venom is just going on and say, Eddie, we are drunk now, and he wants to go skinny dipping, and the bartender's just saying, hey, you need to pay your tab, but before any of that, they all get sent back to their own universe, but before they get sent back, Venom leaves a little drip of the symbiote behind. So, yeah, we might get a fourth Spider-Man film with the Venom symbiote for Tom Holland. And the post-credit scene is basically the Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness trailer. Or a teaser of it.
A teaser.
Yeah.
We already seen the figures, what they look like. They look good. But it comes a bit disappointing, sadly.
Yeah. Oh, and real quick, if anyone is wondering what's going on with Mistress Slipstream, she was having leg trouble. Yeah, her leg was going out of control, so I tried to fix her leg, and I think I almost ended up popping her joint out of her knee by accident. So I had
better.
Yeah, I put my hand on the back of her knee, and I put one of my other hand on the front of her knee, and I told her just to lay down and relax. And about the time I started pushing, she screamed, "No, don't do that! Pull my leg!" And I ended up injuring her leg, but I managed to help her out. She's just laying down, relaxing. I have her leg on a pillow right now. She'll be all right in a little bit.
But at least I give you guys what ointment you guys need.
Yeah, thanks for telling me about that. I'm gonna have to go get some of that at Walgreens to help her out with her leg.
So what I've taken away, this movie was basically a Spider-Man version of Pandora's Box.
Yeah.
Kind of, yeah.
I guess this is also like a live action Spider-Verse movie.
Mm-hmm.
But I will say this: seeing Tobey Maguire come back made me really happy to see him back back as Spider-Man. And oh my gosh, I will say this: everyone is both Tom Holland and Andrew Garfield is so curious about Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, and here's why. It's because Tobey Maguire can shoot out organic webs. He doesn't need web shooters.
Mm-hmm.
So they're all asking him, how do you do that? Does it come out of anywhere else, or like?
Oh God.
Yeah. How do you make your own webs? Like, how does it work? Yeah, everyone is so curious about Tobey Maguire Spider-Man.
Yeah. Well, I remember I saw a documentary that was done on the history of comic books, and that in the very first Spider-Man comic books, all they did was the only power Spider-Man had was being able to jump off of walls and crawl on walls like an actual spider, but he couldn't do the stuff such as shoot webs or anything like that naturally on his own. He had gadgets to help him do it, but then after a couple of issues, the early issues, they redesigned Spider-Man so that he was much more of a mutant, almost like the X-Men, where he actually was able to shoot webbing out of his body and be almost like a human with spider DNA flowing through him.
Spider abilities, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, not just the ability to defy gravity, which unfortunately that's one thing that makes spiders scary, is that they're able to defy gravity by walking up and down walls and on ceilings.
Yeah. That's crazy.
And yeah, I know. Just 3 months ago, I had a spider crawling on the ceiling of my bedroom. Once did it fall.
Oh God!
The spider is walking upside down on the ceiling, defying gravity.
Oh
it's
my
like
goodness!
It's like spiders. It's like spiders give the middle finger with all 8 of their legs.
Oh God!
As I don't mess around with spiders. Also, I hate insects.
Yeah, I don't mess around with spiders.
Arachnids. Yeah. Ugh.
I literally don't care what kind of spider it is. If I see it, I'm either gonna step on it or run from it because I don't want to know if it's poisonous or not.
Every spider. That's the thing. Every species of spider is poisonous. What makes them different is how toxic the venom is.
Oh yeah.
Like most spiders, the venom is like I got bit by a spider while I was fast asleep in bed one night, and a few
Mhm.
days after I got bit by the spider, the bite turned into a pimple.
Ugh.
And
Oh yeah, I remember.
and when I popped it open to get rid of it, oh, it felt like someone had jabbed a nail, like the nails that you hammer into something.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, it felt like someone had stabbed me with a nail. That's how much it hurt. And I don't know if you guys know. I don't know if you guys know this because it's a little disgusting to talk about. But pus, I found out, is actually dead white blood cells that your body sent to try and fight off bacteria. So yeah, that's what pus. That's how pus is formed. It's dead white blood cells that sacrifice themselves to save your body from an infection.
Mm.
I already
That's why-
know that, dude. I think they told us in
Yeah, high school anatomy class. Uh-huh.
That's
But yeah,
interesting.
every time I see a spider, I just kill it because even if you get bit by a spider and it doesn't really do too many damage, it's still painful. That was the most pain. Like that pimple that I got from a spider bite. That was the most painful pimple I've ever gotten rid of as far as I can remember.
Mm.
Damn.
I can imagine.
Yeah, like if my acne breaks out, like if I break out all over my face with acne from stuff that somehow I've that's gotten into my pores, I can get rid of those types of pimples without any trouble. But that one from the spider bite, ugh, I still remember the pain. You know what I had to do? I had to put an ice pack over the site ice just to get it to stop hurting so much.
Mm.
Damn.
Yeah.
I think the last time I dealt with that kind of crap, I was trying to scratch it around my leg.
Yeah.
I found one behind my knee. I was like, well, time to beat the crap out of it. I
Oh
removed
God.
it quickly, but it hurts like hell.
Oh yeah.
Long story short, I taught a lesson.
Oh God.
You mean you learned a lesson?
Kind of. And the lesson is, don't ever touch that crap again. Still, and hold on, and quit crying like a little boy. Be like a man, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
And there goes the cat meowing again.
Yeah, if anyone can hear that.
Yeah.
And
But yeah, even though I hate spiders, Spider-Man remains my favorite superhero from Marvel Comics.
Hmm.
Yeah.
yeah, I still, after watching this film, I still enjoy Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man
Mm-hmm.
a lot more than Andrew Garfield and Tom Holland. I used to enjoy Tom Holland, but I started liking Tobey Maguire more and more.
Yeah.
But maybe I can hold on a minute. I want to show this off. Give me a sec if I could find it.
God, that cat is driving me nuts.
Oh goodness. Oh goodness. Okay, I don't think I could find it. Hold on a minute. I think I lost the image. Darn it.
What happened?
I'm trying to find an image here. Hold on. Okay, I don't think I could find it, but that's all right. But and they do the line from the Tobey Maguire films with great power comes great responsibility.
Oh yeah.
First time. That is something Tom Holland definitely needed. And Tobey Maguire is pretty much there to teach Tom Holland, Peter Parker, a lesson not to be a killer. Like all two of these Spider-Men are here to teach Tom Holland Spider-Man a lesson. Like, for an example, when Andrew Garfield Spider-Man lost Gwen Stacy, like, he just basically says after he lost her, he tried to continue being Spider-Man, but he got rageful and he got bitter. So he taught Peter Parker not to become like him. And pretty much Tom Holland's Peter Parker, after he loses Aunt May, he wants to murder Green Goblin. He wants to tear him apart, as he said. And Tobey Maguire just says, like, they're all going on who they lost. Like I said, Andrew Garfield says he lost Gwen Stacy. That was his MJ, as he says. And Tobey Maguire says he lost Uncle Ben, and it was his fault. So he just says, the night Ben died, I hunted down the man who killed him. I wanted him dead. I got what I wanted. Yeah, he got what he wanted, but it didn't make it better. And it took him a while to get over that darkness.
It's still sad that Uncle Ben died.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're still doing it of today's Spider-Man, like cartoons and other stuff.
I don't know. I don't keep up with the cartoons, but so far we don't have a mention of Uncle Ben in the MCU. Only in the What If episode of Zombies.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, like I said, when Tom Holland Spider-Man is just about to kill Green Goblin with his glider, Tobey Maguire just basically stops him from doing it. Just like, you're not a killer. Spider-Man does not kill.
Yeah.
And pretty much, after all the villains come into their universe, Doctor Strange wants to send them back to their own universes. And Doctor Strange just simply says that they all die fighting Spider-Man in their own universe. Tom Holland does not want to send them back because they all die fighting Spider-Man, and he feels responsible for that. That it's a Spider-Man that kills them. So he wants to try to save the villains and cure them, try to give them normal lives before they get sent back. Because he thinks by sending them back, they'll have normal lives again. Like, they won't die. So Doctor Strange and Spider-Man have their fight, and Spider-Man ends up winning, and he ends up breaking all the villains out of their jail cells, takes them back to his apartment. He helps Doc Ock get fixed, creates a device to help Electro, and tries to create an antidote to help save Green Goblin, but Green Goblin is the one that he's the one that snaps.
Yeah.
Like he's saying that this is not a disease, these are gifts. We're gods, as he says. And that they should be treated.
I think he said curse. I think one of them said curse disease.
Yeah, he thinks that, that's what it was. He's like, Green Goblin just says, this ain't a curse. We're gods. We should be treated like gods. There's nothing more powerful than a god. So Electro thinks for a minute, then he just rips the device off of his chest. That would have gotten rid of his electric powers, and he ends up taking Iron Man's arc reactor, which makes him 10 times as stronger
and more deadly.
Oh yeah. Sandman ends up leaving because he doesn't trust anybody. He just wants to go home.
Yeah.
And
I just want to go home and relax.
And also, I thought this was, like I said, the reunion between Tobey Maguire and Doc Ock is, like I said, emotional. After Electro is pretty much disabled, the arc reactor is ripped off of his chest. Like I said, Doc Ock is normal. He's a good guy, which I like. I enjoyed him in this film. He wasn't exactly a villain, only through half of the film, but pretty much he's a good guy throughout the rest of the film. But he ends up looking at Doc Ock ends up looking at Iron Man's arc reactor, and he just says, "The power of the sun." And Tobey Maguire ends up finishing his line by saying, "In the palm of your hands."
Oh yeah.
And they end up bringing up a couple of lines from the second film you guys might recognize. Doc Ock missed him very much, and Doc Ock just asks him, "How you been?" And Tobey Maguire ends up saying, trying to do better." And that's a line. And that I didn't catch this after looking through Instagram. If you remember, in the second Spider-Man film, whenever Dr. Octavius and Tobey Maguire Spider-Man are talking at the dinner table, they're talking about his schoolwork and all that. Like, he just says, "Kurt Connors told me a lot about you. He says you're a brilliant kid. He also says you're lazy." And Tobey Maguire ends up saying, "I'm trying to do better." So, yeah, like I said, seeing all three of these Spider-Man fight together is really good, but you don't get to see Tobey Maguire's girlfriend in this, unfortunately, or
MJ.
Yeah, you don't see her version of MJ, Kirsten Dunst. Yeah, that's her name. You don't see her in this. And trying to think, but
Look, spiders.
oh god, no spiders.
Spiders.
And later on, Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield are talking about if they have a girlfriend where they live in their own universe. Andrew Garfield just says he did once, but he didn't have time for it, or time to find another one. He's too lazy for Peter Parker stuff, as he says. And Andrew Garfield just says to Tobey, "So what about you? Do you have a girlfriend?" And he's like, "Yeah, but it's complicated. Me and her made it work out, but it's still complicated." So, so yeah, and also Ned Leeds, Tom Holland's friend in this film, or this version of Spider-Man, I should say, is talking to Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man, asking him, "Do you have a best friend where you live?" And Tobey Maguire and I'm sure you guys will know who it is right off the bat. He says, "I did once. Me and him were good friends, but then he tried to kill me, and he died in my arms."
Reference to The Amazing Spider-Man 2. Oh,
No. This is a reference to the third Tobey Maguire film, where where Harry Osborn dies in his arms. He loses his.
I forgot. I thought it was like, well, Harry Osborn was the Goblin in the second movie of Spider-Man.
Oh yeah, that's. Yeah. I would have been shocked if they brought that version of Green Goblin into this, but I think there'd be too many goblins.
Yeah.
And I don't think no one wants to see that.
One is one too many already.
Oh yeah.
Oh god.
Considering how Green Goblin is such a psychopath.
I don't know who's worse, Green Goblin or the Joker.
I don't know who to pick on that one, to be honest with you.
Can you imagine if the Joker had Green Goblin's gadgets and villain technology?
Oh god.
Oh,
I think Joker would be worse. I think Batman would have a hard time dealing with him.
Yeah.
And hang on a minute. Ow.
Damn cat's still meowing. I know this motherfucker want to play, but this one is too hyperactive, and I'm just want to relax.
I'm shocked I can't hear it anymore, but I guess it's meowing a little quieter. I don't know.
God, please help me.
And Ned Leeds, after hearing this, he ends up, before they all go into battle with all the stuff they need to cure the villains, Ned Leeds just quickly runs up to Peter Parker, or Tom Holland's version, and says, "Hey, I promise I won't become a supervillain and try to kill you. And he just has a smile on his face.
God.
And for those who don't know, Ned Leeds ends up becoming the Hobgoblin. So, yeah, by the end of this film, since everyone doesn't know who Peter Parker is, but they do know who Spider-Man is, they just don't know who Peter Parker is. Since Ned Leeds, like I said, doesn't have any memory of him, he has no attachment to Peter Parker, so yeah, he might end up becoming a villain later on down the road.
Oh boy.
Damn.
But yeah, and like I said, I'm going to say this. Out of all the villains, I have to say Green Goblin is the worst one.
Mm-hmm.
Considering how, like I said, that scene I described a little while ago, whenever he kept getting punched over and over again by Peter Parker, and he just kept laughing. Like, literally, that Willem Dafoe was actually pretty happy to come back as Green Goblin in this. He's happy to play the role, and he really wants to come back as Green Goblin again someday. And one person in the theater, and real quick, I might post some images of this. I did go to the theater wearing a Spider-Man costume, but me and this guy was talking like, since the villains have been cured, what happens to the villains? Like, do they go back to the moment they died, or do they go back to their universe and they're good guys again? Like, what happens to them? So there's still speculation going on there, and it makes me want to see the fourth Tobey Maguire film that was supposed to happen, but unfortunately they canceled it, and I will get into that in a minute. And The Amazing Spider-Man 3, people want to see that.
But it got canceled also.
Yeah.
Because
But
for some
hopefully-
reason, a lot of people hate the second movie of The Amazing Spider-Man because they suck. They suck.
Yeah. Hey, Joaquin Navarez. What's up, man? And real quick, for those who don't know about the fourth Tobey Maguire Spider-Man film, it was supposed to happen. It was going into production, but I don't remember what happened, but it was quickly shut down. But there is still a script out there for it. You guys can look it up. It's pretty crazy. Just look up the story of the fourth Spider-Man film for Tobey Maguire. I highly recommend checking it out. There's breakdowns of it. But here's the villains that were supposed to appear in it. We were supposed to get Ben Kingsley as the Vulture. If anyone knows who Ben Kingsley is, he was supposed to play the Vulture. Mysterio was supposed to appear, and I think there was supposed to be a female version of Vulture. I don't know. And I think there was supposed to be another. I think Scorpion was supposed to appear in it. I don't remember.
Oh, yeah.
I could be wrong, but I know another villain was supposed to appear in it. But they had the opening of the film. There's still some drawings of it, of the opening of the film on how it's going to play out.
Cool.
And I think there was a whole script out there from beginning to end, I think. So if anyone is curious, definitely check it out. But I really hope they do make a fourth Tobey Maguire Spider-Man film.
Mm-hmm.
And another Andrew Garfield Spider-Man film. I do confess I never liked Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man, but after rewatching his films, I'm starting to like his version of Spider-Man. Hold on. I know the canceled Spider-Man films. I already like the first original actor for Spider-Man. The first original actor for Spider-Man?
He's referring to Tobey Maguire.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because Tobey Maguire's first Spider-Man movie was the first live-action Spider-Man movie that was created.
Oh, yeah. And if you want to talk a little bit about the canceled Spider-Man films, you can, man, if you want to. But yeah. Let me see if I could find some. look it up real quick, but no, hold on a minute. I'll look at it in a minute, but I'm gonna try to look this up. But and also there is a reference, if you remember, in the second Spider-Man film, when Tobey Maguire keeps losing his powers over and over again, and he thinks his powers are back, so he jumps off a building and he screams, he's back, but then he quickly realizes he's not, and then he pretty much almost breaks it. He almost breaks his back on a car. Do you guys remember that?
Like this, my back.
Yeah,
and for it. I'm like, damn, that hurt.
Yeah. You guys remember that?
I do. Ugh.
Yeah, they do play up. That does play a role in this. When Andrew Garfield is so happy, he's saying, "I always wanted brothers." So, yeah. So he technically has now two brothers of Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield, but Tobey Maguire is just like, oh, there it is. So he just starts to lean back on a pole or on a railing. And he's like, Andrew Garfield's like, you all right, man? And he's like, yeah, it's my back. I think I heard it because of all the swinging, or it's just because of all the swinging. And he's like, you want me to crack it? And he's like, yeah. So Andrew Garfield ends up telling him to cross his arms, so he gets behind Tobey Maguire Spider-Man and just starts to pull up on his back, and he ends up cracking his spine back in place. So he's like, oh, yep, that's it right there. And he lets Tobey Maguire go, and he's like, how's that feel? He's like, oh, that's better. I feel a lot better now than how I once felt. So yeah, his spine ends up getting, I guess,
better.
He ends up getting, he gets his spine better again. Yeah, realigned. He realigns his spine. So Tobey, I'm sure he's been having issues with that spine for quite some time, I guess, ever since he fell on that car.
Deadass.
Yeah. The villains that were supposed to be in the fourth Spider-Man were the Vulture. Okay. All right, I'm definitely curious because I'm sure I got some of the villains wrong. Hold on a minute. What is it, Mr. Slipstream? You want me to? Huh? That? Okay. Yeah. All right. Okay. All right. Sorry about that, guys. Mr. Slipstream needed something, but so yeah, that was good to see that play a role in the film, but yeah, I'm just saying, seeing poor Tobey Maguire in the second film hit his spine directly into the corner of that car. Oh man, I felt so bad for his version of Spider-Man when he did that.
Oh yeah.
And oh, hold on. Let me all right. And let me do this. All right. The villains that were supposed to appear in the fourth Spider-Man movie were Vulture, Mysterio, also family. The fourth film, but he didn't appear. The third film, but it's annoying. Okay. Yeah, and I will say this: Mysterio he is a villain in the Tobey or in the Andrew or God darn it, in the Tom Holland films and Spider-Man: Far From Home. I will say this: before this film, I actually enjoyed Mysterio as a villain, but seeing the Tobey or the new film, I actually enjoy Green Goblin. Okay, Black Cat was supposed to appear in it, apparently.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what.
Black Cat is like Catwoman. Was different.
Yeah, pretty much a character that loves Peter Parker or loves Spider-Man, kind of like Batman. The Lizard. Oh yeah, the Lizard was supposed to appear in this. I forgot. Well, now. Oh, and also the actor that was going to play Black Cat and the Amazing Spider-Man film, there is a character that would have been. I forgot the name of the identity of Black Cat, but she does appear in the Amazing Spider-Man 2 film. All right. F. Okay. Still waiting for some more. And I'm curious, Ruben. You said Tobey Maguire is your favorite Spider-Man? Ruben?
What was that?
Oh, you said Tobey Maguire was your favorite Spider-Man?
Yep.
All right. I'm curious. Why is Tobey Maguire your favorite Spider-Man? I'm curious.
Because I grew up from it. That's why he's much better than the other two Spider-Man. Sorry.
Okay. And I guess that goes for you also, TFN Geek?
Oh, yes. Tobey Maguire is my favorite Spider-Man. Because he follows the... it's because those movies follow the comic books where Spider-Man got actual spider powers. And I was introduced to Spider-Man at the very young age of 3 years old with the old cartoon that was released in the 1990s, Spider-Man, the animated series. It was made in response to Warner Brothers releasing Batman, the animated series.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so, yeah, I just enjoy the fight scenes with Spider-Man. I enjoyed the way Green, in the Tobey Maguire movies, the way Green Goblin, Doc Ock, and Venom were represented in those films.
Yeah. And and that's another thing. Speaking of the villains, they also do. Tom Holland's Spider-Man is so curious. He asks, "So, what kind of villains have you guys fought?" And Tobey Maguire just says, "Oh, I ended up fighting an alien, or an alien made of some black goo one time," referring to Venom. And Tom Holland just says, "Oh, I fought an alien also. Yeah, in space and on Earth. Yeah, he was purple," referring to Thanos. And this is where it gets really interesting. But Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man says, "I am the lame Spider-Man. I ended up fighting a Russian guy in a suit of rhino armor at one point." And then Tobey Maguire's like, whoa, can we just back it up to the I'm lame part? And I want to hear you say it. You're amazing. And it's like, I wasn't saying I was lame, but thank you for pointing that out. And Tobey Maguire just ends up going on saying, "You are amazing." No, say it. I want to hear you say it. "You are amazing," referring to him, as he's called in the movies, the Amazing Spider-Man, by the title of the films. So,
yeah.
Hang on. The actress that was supposed to play Black Cat, she was instead.
No wonder.
As Catwoman. Okay. And but I'm curious, Ruben, is there any other thing you want to mention about the this new Spider-Man movie that I haven't already pointed out? Because I'm sure I might be missing some.
No, that pretty much that's it. But I'm still having the same question. We still have the figure still up from them. Please.
Oh,
I still have my old Tom Holland figure a long time ago, which I still now remember. I still need to fix the
Tobey Maguire.
Tobey.
Yeah.
I still need to fix the leg. Like, look at it. It's kind of spin like this.
Oh yeah. And I will.
The same cat.
Oh gosh. And I will show this one off. Let me full screen myself. I do, since I like Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, I do have my version of Tobey Maguire Spider-Man right here.
Nice.
Yeah, this one was made in. Hopefully, I can see the date. It's kind of hard to tell because of all the red on it. 2000.
Mine is 2003.
Yeah, this one here is 2003.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the year the first Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movie was released.
Yeah, this figure's really articulated. I actually like this Spider-Man figure.
Oh, the one thing I'm so happy I got this from Amazon.
Oh, let me full screen you.
The Celic.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, cool.
I'm still need to get more than like. Hold on, let me get the. There's the thingy.
Oh, yeah. So
Still want to get the rest of them right here.
4 villains. They were. Oh, let me. Oh, nice. Yeah. Were the 4 villains that were supposed to appear in the 4th film. Ah, okay.
Yeah, this is from 2010. So 11 years. This deck is 11 years old. And hopefully I could get like a second copy of this one so I can hang it to the wall. And I'm gonna want to get the rest of them. And the first 5, I want to have like 3 copies of it because the third one I want to have a project. Speaking of project, I promised my friend Cam on a tracer figure.
Oh, and oh, and I'm gonna show. I want to show you this TFN Geek. I don't know if I showed you yet, but I did end up getting the Dollar General Megatron figure.
Oh, cool! Congrats.
The cheap ass Megatron.
Yeah, I'm curious. In this line right here, did you say the Ratchet is the rarest one?
He was, but then they released a new one, Barricade. So now Barricade's the rarest and hard to find.
Really?
I still have never seen Barricade with my own eyes.
Damn.
Yeah, so that line of Transformers action figures, they're called Transformers Authentics.
Ah, yeah, I remember you mentioning that.
Yeah, so there's there's 2 sizes. There's a 5-inch tall figures known as those are known as the Authentics Alpha figures, and then there's the 3.5-inch tall figures known as the Authentics Bravo figures. Yeah.
So I guess So I guess we'll take a break of talking about Transformers for a while. I'm gonna do a live stream tomorrow night. We can talk more about Transformers then.
Yeah,
the reason why I haven't been
11 on our side.
Yeah. Oh yeah. 11. But yeah. I will be talking about Transformers tomorrow. And yeah, I will be doing that tomorrow. And hold on. Hang on. So anyway, now we're talking about DC and Marvel comics. Oh, okay. Oh, and I'm curious. I'm gonna ask this question, and I'm gonna go through each Spider-Man film on this, but between the 3 of Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield, and Tom Holland. I'm curious. We'll start with Tobey Maguire. Out of all 3 of the Spider-Man movie, which villain did you like out of all 3 of the Spider-Man films? Like between Green Goblin, Dr. Octavius, or Dr. Octopus, or Doc Ock, whichever, and Venom, Sandman, and well, I guess
Venom.
Yeah, Venom. I'm not going to mention Harry Osborn because he wasn't a villain for very long.
No.
Yeah. I will say Doc Ock because he's one of my favorite villains from the Spider-Man line because of his mechanical arms. Green Goblin, sadly, he's kind of my least favorite.
Yeah, Doc Ock has always been my favorite Spider-Man villain, and then my second favorite after him would have to be Venom. And then Green Goblin's my least favorite of those 3.
I will say this. I like Doc Ock. He's my number 1, but I will say this. Number 2 would have to be Flint Marko as Sandman because I know he's a villain, but he's not exactly a villain. He's only doing what he feels is right to make sure his daughter survives.
Yeah.
Even though he is hurting people, he's just trying to help his daughter, and I could feel for him in the Tobey Maguire films.
Yeah.
I totally understand where he's coming from, and he just cares so much about his daughter. But yeah, I'd have to say Doc Ock. And I do like at the end of the film on how he sacrifices himself to he ends up sacrificing his dream.
Yeah, that's sad right there.
Yeah.
So
Black Adam movie. Oh yeah. Oh, I think a lot of people are happy about the Black Adam.
oh yeah, I'm definitely excited for that. All right, now this one's going to be a little tricky, but for Andrew Garfield's films, between the Lizard, Rhino pretty much only made a little bit of a cameo at the very end. Well, the character that plays Rhino made an appearance at the beginning of the movie when he was driving the 18-wheeler, but Rhino just appeared at the very end. But I'm going to add in Rhino. This version of Green Goblin, unfortunately, I have to add him, and Electro. But I'm curious, out of the villains in the Amazing Spider-Man films, which villain did you like?
Electro.
Okay. TF Geek, if you want to mention.
It's been a while since
any
I've
villain
seen
you like?
those. So yeah, no, I don't remember much about them. I confess.
Okay. All right. Me personally, I like the Lizard, but I have to say I ended up liking Rhino at the end because the Rhino suit looked pretty awesome. It looked like a walking tank, is all I'm gonna say. Plus, I just think it's funny. A Russian guy in a Rhino armor is just it just looked funny at the end.
True.
Did you guys know that originally there were supposed to be 3 members of the Justice Society? No, I didn't. Hopefully I read that right. No, I never noticed that. I think they're going to do that in the live-action DC films. I can't remember. And TFN Geek, if you never seen any of the trailers or the clips, you don't have to mention it, but I'm going to do Tom Holland. But, okay, out of the Tom Holland films and I'm not going to mention the third film because we pretty much already know the answer because a lot of the villains are already appear in that. There's no new villains. It's just returning villains. But out of the 2 Tom Holland Spider-Man films between Homecoming and Far From Home, between Vulture and Mysterio, which one was your favorite, Ruben?
I'll go with Vulture. Mysterio's kind of...
I'll have to say this. I like Mysterio, but after seeing Homecoming recently, I have to say Vulture because I like Michael Keaton as the Vulture. He's still a good actor still to this day. And also, I will say this, Michael Keaton will be back playing as the Batman in the new Flash movie. So he is returning as the same Batman.
Yay.
And I'm curious, Ruben, out of all 3 of the Spider-Man, between Tom Holland, Andrew Garfield, and Tobey Maguire, how would you describe each of the Spider-Man? Like, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, no, go see. Tom Maguire, awesome and badass. Andrew Garfield, that's okay. But Tom Holland,
Tom Holland.
Maguire's badass. Andrew Garfield is okay. But
Tom Holland.
I hate to say this. I get the feeling like the actor's going to see this. But dude.
Oh, well, if he does.
Like, shut up for once and do what the Avengers say and kick some ass.
And at least listen to Doctor Strange instead of just.
Yes, you donkey.
And I was gonna. And also, what about you, TF Geek? I know you haven't seen the Tom Holland films, but what is the best way for you to describe Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield's version of Spider-Man, from what you can remember of Andrew Garfield, I should say?
Yeah. I'll say this. I've always enjoyed how they portrayed Spider-Man as nothing in his life going perfect, but he somehow manages to triumph any obstacle that's thrown at him.
Okay. That's for Tobey Maguire. And you can't think of anything for Andrew Garfield's version of Spider-Man?
Not really, I'm afraid.
All right, it's all good, man.
I only saw those other movies at like one time, maybe twice. That's all.
Okay. And well, for me, and I'm going off of what Ruben said on this one. And for those who are curious on who is the oldest actor to play Spider-Man, like who is the oldest still to this day, it's Tobey Maguire.
Oh,
And
yeah.
for those who are curious, I'm going to look this up for you guys. For those who don't know how old each of the Spider-Man are, and Ruben played a joke on this, and I'm curious. I'm going to let Ruben do this one, but hold on. All right, Tobey Maguire.
God, this cat is still meowing.
All right, Tobey Maguire is right now he's 46 years old, and Andrew Garfield is 38 years old, and Tobey Maguire. Oh, God dang it! Hold on, I'm losing it. Tom Holland is 25 years old. So Tobey Maguire is what, Ruben?
Yep.
No, you say the joke, man. This was your line. I ain't taking your.
Fuck, I forgot what the joke is.
You want me to say it for you?
I think so, yeah. I kind of forgot what the joke was.
Well, hang on, let me go back. Since Tom Holland is 25 years old and Andrew Garfield is 38 and Tobey Maguire is 46 years old, Ruben, when I first told him about this, he called Tobey Maguire the veteran Spider-Man.
Oh, yeah!
So yeah, Tobey Maguire, out of all three of the Spider-Man that's in the film, and I'm going on how old they are from the films, that's how old I'm going to think they are. So yeah, Tobey Maguire is the oldest one that has been Spider-Man.
Wow.
Yeah, hold on, I'm going to get these comments before I end off. And there were, and what the members that we know, Hawkman and unknown characters, which is Stargirl, but oh, okay, yeah, I think Hawkman and some of these characters are supposed to appear in the Black Adam movie, if I'm not mistaken, from what I know. And Black Adam will be played by Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. And film Stargirl was supposed to be in the but she was with another female member of the Justice Society, which is Cyclone. Oh yeah, some of those characters will be appearing in Black Adam, if I'm not mistaken. But and also thanks to Ruben for helping me out with this. I didn't want to get this figure, but since, like I said, I only have one Shockwave in my collection. Yeah. So if I ever get the Bumblebee movie Core Class Shockwave, I'll have 3 Shockwaves in my collection. But I ended up getting the Cyberverse Shockwave figure, the deluxe version. And also, thanks, Ruben's been wanting to get this figure for me for quite a while. He ended up getting me Revenant from Apex. And thank you for that. So for those who don't know, as soon as I can get a PS4, you guys will have to wait, but I will be playing Apex Legends. Oh, excuse me. But Revenant was one of my favorite characters I played as. And hold on, there's another comment real quick. The reason Stargirl was deleted from the film is because they already have a live action version of Stargirl, because in the live action series in the CY channel, which is Stargirl. Oh, okay. I need to look that up. Oh, and also I did forget one character that does appear in the new Spider-Man movie. It is Matt Murdock, Daredevil. Yep. It's only for a cameo, but if no one has seen the Netflix Daredevil series, Charlie Cox, I believe is his name. He does appear in this movie. So yeah, Daredevil does appear in this movie
Wow.
as Peter Parker's lawyer. So he ends up helping Peter Parker fight the case that he wasn't the murderer of Mysterio. And he just says by the end of it, he's a good lawyer. And I can tell, because he can tell if someone's lying by their heart rate and all that. Because he can see sound and all that, like sonar.
Mm-hmm.
And also, not only Daredevil appears in this movie, since Daredevil, or Matt Murdock, I'll say, appears in this movie, there is a character that does appear in the Hawkeye series. The last episode will come out this Wednesday, and when it does, Wednesday night, I will be doing a live stream of the whole Hawkeye series, but the Netflix version of Kingpin does appear in the Hawkeye series. It's only for a picture, but you do see Kingpin, so he'll be the main villain in the last episode. So yeah, the two actors that played in the Netflix Daredevil series, Charlie Cox is Daredevil, and I forgot the actor that played Kingpin in the Daredevil Netflix series, but yeah, they're now in the MCU, so I'm gonna have to go check out the maybe tomorrow, depending how I feel. After the live stream or before the live stream, I might end up watching the Daredevil series because I have to get caught up on that. And apparently there are some fans that already want to see Hawk Girl in the film. Huh. Okay. And and also another reason why I haven't been doing live streams because I wanted to, this is another reason not only I've been busy and tired, I've also wanted to, since sometimes I've been doing live streams when TFN Geek wanted to do some of his reviews, I had to take a break from doing live streams so he could get some of his reviews done. And also, I do want to say this, I feel bad that you won't be able to get your reviews up before Christmas, but I do hope you could get them up before the end of the year.
Oh, yeah. Me too. Fingers crossed that I'll be able to do it.
Oh, yeah. And also, I'm going to say this. I am really happy you got that Shattered Glass Megatron. I hope I get my hands on that Shattered Glass Starscream one day.
Me too. Oh, we'll get a Shattered Glass Dead. That's what I want to see.
I want a full screen real quick. I like the box. Oh, sorry. I like the box design, like on how it looks like. Yeah, like that. I like the little dent looking things. Yeah. I like the design.
Well, it's basically, I think that what they were trying to go for is like comparing this to like the Kingdom or the Studio Series 86 boxes. Since this is shattered glass, then there's shards that are broken off the box. That's why it's not a perfect square. Get it?
It looks, yeah. I like the look of the box. If you look at it from the top angle, it looks like a nice shape.
Yeah. It's got 6 sides, so it's technically a hexagon with the missing corners here and there.
Yeah, I like that shape. And that doesn't come with a comic, does it? Because when I thought they were supposed to come with a comic or something like that. I don't think they do.
Megatron does.
Oh, so Megatron has a comic on the inside of his box or something?
Yeah, Megatron has a comic book.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Yeah, it's nice. Like a small reprint of one of the comics that was made for the Shattered Glass storyline, explaining how I haven't really heard too much about the packing comic that you get with Megatron, but it's basically designed to explain how he started off in the war and how the evil Autobots under Optimus Prime's command tore the peaceful Decepticons apart.
Mm.
Yeah, I've renamed the Shattered Glass factions.
Oh, I'm curious.
Yeah, instead of being known as the Autobots and the Decepticons, they're known as the Deceptibots and the Autocons.
Oh, I like it.
That sounds good.
And by the way, this is TFN Geek's idea, so no one can. So if anyone No one take that from him. He came up with that. And man, that I like that. Deceptibots and Autocons. I like that.
The evil Deceptibots led by Optimus Prime. And the peaceful Autocons led by Megatron.
Oh, hold on. Let me get these real quick. I really want to see more members of the Justice Society to be in the films. Amazing Man, and okay. And but yeah, there's another one. Let me add this one here for people to see. Okay. And but yeah, I do hope I can get my hands on the Shattered Glass Starscream and Megatron because I like the colors they have, and
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't have a Shattered Glass figure, but
yeah.
one of the Shattered Glass figures I might end up getting if Ruben helps me out. I don't know. The only one I might be able to get is a Gold Bug because he's been found at Target if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, he has. I will say this: Shattered Glass Megatron's paint job. It's inspired by the paint job he had in the original G1 comic books that were published by Marvel. The black helmet and the shiny silver that was so shiny and silvery it looked almost white. So that's what drew inspiration for Shattered Glass Megatron's paint job, where he's white and black.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And I'm curious, if you had to get another Shattered Glass figure that is already released that you don't have, like Blur or Jetfire or any of them.
Yeah. If I had to get another the only Shattered Glass figures I have are Megatron and Optimus Prime and Ratchet. So if I got the chance to get another Shattered Glass figure, it would be Starscream.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I would love to get that.
I'm gonna have to call it a night.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait until Ruben gets back. But would you like to share where they can find you?
Sure. So you guys can find me here on YouTube. You can find me on Discord. I love to talk everything Transformers related, and I've got reviews to do coming up. So just bear with me while I get those recorded. And so thank you, Ghost Lord Master Starscream, for having me on here, and it was fun to hang out with you tonight.
Oh yes, definitely. You have a good night, man.
You too. Good night. Till all are one.
Man. Till all are one, man. And there's Ruben. He's back with some cargo. What you got, man?
I'm checking my Transformers Earth Wars game. One of my stuff is finished uploading.
Oh yeah, and I have been playing Transformers Earth Wars, so if anyone is curious on me playing that game, definitely let me know in the comments, and I'll see if I may have a way of screen recording that, so I can show you guys me playing that game. So yeah, just let me know, and I hope to do that. I'm checking the comments real quick.
Should we call it today? It's about to be 12. I don't know. You got
Yeah. Oh, I don't have work tomorrow, but yeah, tomorrow I do have to get up in the morning. I'm trying to face my way out.
Sadly, we can't do tomorrow if we bring you the kitty cats. So hopefully we could go early. Hopefully we could look at I don't know what time.
Yeah, I'll let you know on that. On an update on that. But yeah. And but yeah, hold on, what's that? Starboy. Oh my gosh, I didn't know there was that many of those characters. But yeah, soon I will. Maybe after this video, I'm gonna try to do a video review on my phone. I hope to do a review of this Dollar General
shitty Megatron.
Of the I forgot what team this is. Bravo, the Bravo team Megatron. So yeah, I hope to do a review on this figure. And also, I will say this, and I'm going to see if I can try to do a little recording of the Transformers Earth Wars video game. I'm going to test that out, and I'll show you guys me raging out, because literally, you guys will see me rage out like nothing you ever seen before. Because literally, that game hates me. So yeah. And would you like to share where they can find you, man, and all the updates you got going on?
Well, the only updates I have, I'm just gonna upload more videos. I only have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cars left until day 24 is here, or the 24 Hot Wheels cars in 24 days. Pretty much that's it. And I'm too tired to say where they can find me at because of this damn cat. So yeah.
Okay. And also Megatronus Primal is currently at the theater. It looks like he's all ready to go watch Spider-Man. Look at that. I can't share the image because I don't want to show no faces, but we got some people here wearing Spider-Man masks. Nice. People are showing respect to the film, like me wearing a Spider-Man costume. So yeah, I definitely see the respect that people are given this film. Hold on. Those are the members I want to see in the film. What do you guys think of those members? Who do you like in the list I did that would want to see in the film? Okay, he has a list right here of what characters would we like to see in the Justice Society. Let me see here. If there's anyone you'd like to pick from that, but I don't know much about these characters, I do want to point out, but I'm still learning about DC. I know a lot about Marvel, but I'm still learning about DC. But I definitely am curious about Hawk Girl. I don't know about Ruben, but and also I do want to point this out. Maybe tomorrow I might do a breakdown of the Doctor Strange trailer. I would do it on here, but sadly I don't have time for it. But and look on them and the look at them in the internet. Oh yeah, I definitely will, man. I promise you that. No worries. But would you like to check from the list, Ruben, or too tired? It's all good if you're tired. Yeah, he's too tired. But don't worry. I'll just remind me, and I'll definitely answer your question tomorrow, or have him in, or we'll do that again. But yeah, and I think that's about it. Oh, and also they did show off some of the new Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness figures, and it looks like there will be a new version of or I guess another costume of Doctor Strange, which is Defender Strange. So I'm definitely curious on that. I don't know much about that, but I'm going to do some research into that after I get done doing my video recording. But yeah. So yeah, I'm going to go do a couple of recordings. Hopefully I could get this Megatron video all taken care of, because this is a figure I would totally do a review on and give my thoughts on it. And but yeah, I think that's about it. Hold on. It's the first version of Hawk Girl. Oh, okay. But I'm curious, from the clips you saw, even though you haven't seen the whole film, which I'm definitely gonna help you out on, but how would you rate the movie from what you could see? Okay. How would you rate the movie?
It's a 10 out of 10.
Well, for me, the film is a 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
I definitely enjoyed the movie. And would you say that, Mr. Slipstream?
Well, for me, I gotta give that movie 1,000 out of 10.
Okay, Mr. Slipstream is gonna break the rules of a 10 out of a 10. She's gonna give it 10 out of 1,000 or 1,000 out of 10. So that's how good it was for her. And I will say this: I'm probably gonna piss a lot of people off in this. I hate to tell you this, seeing how this film is. Hold on, anyways, I'm gonna get to that Instagram message in a minute. Well, for me, like I said, I'm probably gonna have a lot of people hate me. And Ruben, who is the member? Do you want to see in the film? He's a little tired right now, but just
Yeah, I'm
remind
sorry,
me.
man. I'm just like too tired because of this
Yeah.
cat. But I'll check on a minute before I go. Let me
Oh,
check.
you. All right, but I'll say this: by the ending of this Spider-Man film, I hate to say this, this is where I'm going to piss a lot of people off. This movie is sadder than Tony Stark dying. Like seeing Spider-Man having to sacrifice every single thing, like the memories of like everyone knowing who he is, sacrificing all that. He sacrificed everything. The love of his life, his best friend, Happy, remembering him, one of his someone that always helped him and was always there for him. He sacrificed everything. And I'll say this, when you see the ending of the film, you could tell Doctor Strange did not want to do that to him. He didn't want that, but he just respected his wishes. But go ahead, Ruben.
Let's see. Well, I don't know which member of the film the Hawk Years. I think the Hawk Years he said.
Yeah.
I don't know. Hawk Girl was from DC, if I can remember. I think she was.
Yeah.
I think the one member I like to see what Hawk Girl team up with. I think the character name the Atom. It's like it's like Ant-Man but different. Pretty much that's it. I'm sorry, Joaquin. I'm just too tired. I'm so tired because of the cat. And all the fucking videos I've been working on. So yeah. I'm so tired.
Yeah, I'm gonna end. But yeah, I'm gonna go do some recordings of some videos, and I'm gonna try to screen record a Transformers Earth Wars video, and then after that I'm going to bed. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I gotta share. He already shared where you can. Or I said, but you can find me here on YouTube at The Ghost of Lord Master Starscream. Same for Instagram, Discord, TikTok. I have posted some more videos on TikTok, but I will be doing more Starscream videos on there. Hang on. Yes, I know that who you were talking about. He's a member of the Justice League. Okay. So, yeah, I will be doing some more videos on TikTok and some other personal videos on there that will be dealing with the personal life of Starscream, which is me. And also, yeah, I think that's about it. I hope to do a live stream tomorrow talking more about some Transformers. And yeah. And also this Christmas, I do want to point this out, I will be doing a live stream either at midnight on Christmas or on Christmas morning. I don't know. I'm going to do a live stream because Mistress Slipstream wants me to do that. But we're still deciding. Yeah, you'll probably be in bed, but it's all right. I'll probably do it morning. I don't know. But yeah, I will definitely, guys, let you know by tomorrow if we'll be doing it by past midnight or in the morning. But yeah, time to know more about DC Comics, you guys. Oh yeah, I guess we're gonna have some education on some DC Comics. Wow, I love DC and Marvel Comics. Oh, good, man. That's good. I'm glad.
Well, anyways, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for bed.
Yep, and it's time for Starscream to power down his engines and go to sleep. Good night, everyone.